we've seen her.
The Laces captain is featured in the starting trio for Laces with Brittany Sykes and the engine, Alyssa Thomas, one of the best triple-double getters in the sport. As for Phantom, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Plum, they tank, bank it home. Tiffany Hayes averaging 10 points per game. All 5 players who have suited up so far for Phantom averaging double figures as Thomas goes down the runway, is hammered by
moves that make her deadly because she's able to dissect the defense and finding those areas.
Plum attempts to navigate around the screen. Sykes sticks with her. Plum swirls, misses the leg.
I tell you what, I'm excited for that matchup within a matchup because that's a really good test for both of those players.
Thomas shovels it. Sykes fires it in, connects. Brittany Sykes now up to 10 made threes and Unrivaled.
Shooting 47%. Not just breakdown, as you can see on that rotation. Sykes was supposed to slide through on the trap, but you're going to see some different looks from the Laces and how they're trying to slow down Kelsey Plum. She knows she's the key cog that makes this team go. Iriafen,
the Los Angeles native, looks to keep up with Thomas. That's pure in the paint. An 11-4.
Really interesting to watch with how both of these teams operate. Alyssa Thomas just bodying into Kiki Iriafen. I mean, that's a tough move, a tough take to get that type of position against a player in Iriafen that doesn't get moved very easily. Overall, though, I think we're talking about Phantom and the offensive firepower. Kelsey Plum, they lead the league in assists, and that's where so much of the balance comes from.
Jackie Young bodies up against her former Vegas teammate. Count the hoop and the foul.
As soon as she feels your body.
Plum sinks a triple. Dish from Cloud. Phantom within 5. Maddie Segrist has checked in to join Young and Thomas. Maddie posts up, mismatch with Cloud, lays it home.
Awesome job. Segrist getting underneath Cloud. Cloud by nature.
Plum jets to the rim. She can be filthy off that first step. Young, an emphasis in the post early on, curls to the rim and scores it.
It's been really interesting. Both these teams have tried to force their way. Play between those two, and we've already seen at the early part of the season what great chemistry Boston and Plum have.
Thomas back in the lineup, starting trio for Andrew Wade. Same can be said for Arnika Hodges. Finishes just as the shot clock hits 0. Phantom within 6. Thomas. A snarky smile to Boston as she puts it in.
Peachy, you know Alyssa Thomas well. In these games, with the way these teams not only can score, but shoot the three-point ball, and that's where so often it really tends to fluctuate.
6 triples for Laces, 3 for Phantom. Boston, fall away Jay, left it short. As Thomas just shakes her head up the other way. I'm sorry, I can't help but snicker as she does.
Like based on personnel in playing, but that's where you in many cases have to pick your poison and figure out what you're doing on negotiating screens.
Young jets Thomas, bounce it back to Young. That's great offense by Laces. They're making it difficult for Coach Wade, if they win this game, to hand out the golden lace.
Out of a perimeter player.
Laces by 3. Jackie Young has a game high, 14 points. Iriafen, square up. Unfriendly bounce. Laces led by 12 at the end of 1, or at some point in that first quarter, and it's been Phantom since, 23-10.
feet and using her strength to get herself available to her teammates in really efficient places.
10 first-half points for Brittany Sykes. A tough 10. Foul on Hillman.
He had a lot of takes to the basket. This time, Brittany Sykes, it was that little hezzy up at the elbow that had the defense on their toes for just a second, and then she's able to accelerate and get to the basket. She's so crafty with the ball in her hands.
Several mini previews of the one-on-one tournament coming in mid-February.
Man, that is going to be another level. I cannot wait.
The rare turnover in this first half, number 4 for Phantom. Well, most of the first half, Phantom had been feeding the paint. Iriafen, Boston. Now the three-point shot is falling. Each club has hit 6. Sykes, bounce it. Hillman, do the rest. Starting units, Plum off to work. Blows by the defense. Thomas, Sykes, and Young on the floor for Laces Basketball Club. Plum keeps the arms spread, aims to keep up with Young. Former teammates, they won gold together in Paris. That's an easy deuce for Thomas. Lob ahead to Boston. Thomas so quick the other way to get in her spot. Boston carves and a foul. Thomas, and we get the finger twirl. I don't think it's coming in terms of a challenge. Each coach only has one challenge in Unrivaled. That's
you gotta be selective. You gotta be selective and strategic.
And given how this one's gone,
yes,
you might want to pocket that.
Save it to the end.
Kelsey Plum, 14 points in this ball game, tied with Young for the game high. Plum circles back, crossover, filthy move through the teeth of the defense. We get a jump ball. We use the possession arrow in Miami.
Initially force Young to come out on that contest.
Kelsey Plum went for 18 against Mist, against Lunar Owls on January 10th. 38 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. The efficiency also off the charts. Lob to Thomas, and the finish off the window. 51-40. Get past Boston, does not hesitate, shoots the 3 and missed it short. Laces once led by.
Critical basket, cuts his deficit to 1.
Aaliyah Boston picked the right time for her first 3 of the night. Thomas gets 2 of those back, 61-58. We're in the third. Iriafen settles, pounds the basketball. Plum, pull up, rebound Thomas. She's now racked up 4 boards, has 4 assists, 14 points. Canada sets the pick. Shot clock down to 3. Bounce to Thomas, flings it up, and it rattles in. Thomas doing it efficiently, 7 of 8 shooting.
And her and Canada.
Rose 0-3 high, that's next here on TNT. Fourth quarter is underway. The winning score is presented by Maker's Mark, 76 points. Phantom trailing by 5. Laces establish the score tonight. Fourth quarter is commercial free, brought to you by AT&T. So sit back, enjoy this finish. Aaliyah Boston is called for a foul, spikes it on Sykes. That's Aaliyah Boston's 4th. Our winning score is 76 points. Plum comes hard around the pick. Spin, fired, in and out. Staying here, left side, a reset.
On the boards, keep this possession alive.
Now Cloud and Boston work together. Sidestep 3-pointer, Natasha Cloud too strong. Rebounded by Thomas. A freight train inside. Alyssa Thomas and the foul. And a free throw puts Laces back in front.
Well, and the tough part about this one is that this is an and one opportunity. Alyssa Thomas, she is coming with strength. You know that's going to happen, but the arm coming down and not enough verticality by Natasha Cloud is what forces the play. And
has come to play in the fourth. 8 points. How do Laces respond? Young drives the alley and scores it. A chance to tie at the stripe.
Jackie Young, quickness in the catch and go play right here, and she goes right past Aaliyah Boston. So for as much as we have been talking about the size advantage, Boston has presented offensively, defensively. This is where Laces spread you out. They got everyone up high.
(75-73). This is no win by 2 league. A 3 for Laces wins the game. Young fights for room. Hand off to Sykes. Has breathing room, a 3 right between the eyes. Brittany Sykes wins it for